and welcome to our wrestling perspective. If you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. If you dislike the video, give it a thumbs down. But don't give it a thumbs down if you're a supporter of the bar, give it to the side. Last but not least, in the famous words of Hulk Hogan, sub it. In this video, it will be an overall review on WWE Presents Elimination Chamber 2019. We are still on kickoff. WWE Presents Elimination Chamber 2019. We saw for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship, the challenger in Akira Tozawa, the former Cruiserweight Champion in himself, up against none other than 205 Live's juggernaut, the current WWE Cruiserweight Champion, Buddy Murphy, the best kept secret. This match was actually really good. It's the usual stuff we'll see on 205 Live. Them reaching that bar, showing why they shouldn't be on the pre-show, they should be on the main show. And as I've strictly said before, if you're going to have these people pay $9.99 to watch a 205 Live show, to see all this Buddy Murphy and all this payoff is on an unpaid for product on the pre-show that you can watch on YouTube or Twitter. This kind of devalues it. But Buddy Murphy, like he's strictly tweeted, he deserves better. Not only does he deserve better, 205 Live deserves better. They were the ones to only bring This Is the Awesome chance to the WWE Elimination Chamber 2019. It was a hot way to kick off the pre-show, and I would love to see more of it. Hopefully WrestleMania or even Fastlane, they get a better spot. Also, two things that we saw on the WWE Elimination Chamber 2019 pre-show. We saw another Mojo Rawley looking into the mirror type promo. To be honest. And also we saw a stare-off between the bar and Heavy Machinery. Heavy Machinery have been just going everywhere as it is. Raw, SmackDown, I wouldn't be surprised if they just randomly rocked up to 205 even though they don't weigh the same. But anyway, it was another mess segment. Maybe we're going to see Heavy Machinery finally choose a brand in SmackDown since they had that stare-off with the bar. But we don't know as yet. Are they going to wait till the Superstar shake-up? We'll just have to wait and see. The first match we saw, the Elimination Chamber for the Women's Tag Team Championships. First WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. And we saw those 16. Naomi and Tamina, Fabulous Glow, Icon, the Villain Mandy, Riot Squad, and the Boss and Hug Connection. This match was a great way to kick off the Elimination Chamber, and it's good to kick off the inaugural champions in the Boss and Hug Connection. But this match, it was good. It had a lot of Easter eggs. It had, when Sasha finally grabbed Bayley's hand again, it was a, is she going to kick her off again? But then now they're working as a tag team. The whole hug off in the end. The whole match throughout was good. We saw a bit of the future there when we saw a bit of Absolution up against the Riot Squadettes in the ring. It was pretty. And with the spot when Carmella and Naomi both did the whole jump on the teams, it was very good. I was actually surprised that Nia and Tamina didn't walk away with this. But it's pretty good because I thought there was a bit of an Easter egg when Nia and Tamina were going to walk out with it, because Tamina was actually a part of the Women's Revolution with Team BAD, you know, Team Bad. All of them were in the match. That's another Easter egg that was within there. The second match on the main card of WWE Elimination Chamber 2019 was for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships. It was McMiz, the champions, up against the 5-time champions at that point, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos. This match was very good. There was a lot of storytelling in it, and all of it. I was surprised that even Usos picked up the win with the whole bad media that followed them before, but it's good that they keep him with the whole storyline. Honestly thought Miz was going to turn on him then, but he helped him up. He did a whole bootleg DIY, which I enjoyed. The match was fantastic. Hopefully we see more of it, and who are the Usos going to go up against next? Hopefully Sanity will be pegged in a minute. In match number 3 for WWE Elimination Chamber 2019, we saw the handicap match to defend the WWE Intercontinental Championship. We saw the challenger in Finn Balor up against the team of the man of the hour, the 23-year-old piece of gold, Lio Rush and the almighty Bobby Lashley. This match was a very good payoff of it. It was a long needed payoff of it, and now he's got 2 belts under him on the WWE main roster. The match was Lio showing off his really gifted ability, getting good there, quick, smart, getting out of situations quick, smart, and going where he's needed to be. Bobby Lashley, just a powerhouse, and how he turned on Lio, that broke my heart. That didn't even need to happen. The man of the hour got into the Intercontinental Championship, and now why do I have to see a man of the hour turn face to go up against Bobby Lashley? Because Bobby Lashley, I know that he wasn't going to turn face out of the situation. He's still with Baron Corbin and Drew McIntyre within that little Rebellion Legion group. In the 4th match, we saw the Raw Women's Championship warm-up again. Raw Women's Championship match, and it was Ruby Riott, one part of the Riott Squad, the leader, I guess, of the Riott Squad, up against Rowdy Ronda Rousey with Charlotte by ringside. Charlotte did her usual, woo, point at the sign, get more heat dragged towards me. And what did we see? We saw Rousey squash Ruby Riott like that. There's so many R's in this match, it annoyed me. Ruby Riott, Rowdy Ronda Rousey, Raw. Man, come on, how many R's does it have to be in that match? But that's just me being really OCD. But besides the match, what did we say? I can't really comment on the match much because it was kind of like a squash. Ruby Riott didn't get basically nothing. But after the match, what did we see? We saw the returning, the man with the crutches, facing on with Ronda Rousey and Charlotte. But once she went to go beat Charlotte with the crutch, she beat her so freaking hard with it. It started to bend, the crutch, and then she realized, you know what, I'm not going to waste this crutch too much. That didn't even mean to rhyme. Then she passed the crutch to Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey's like, you know what, I'll belt Charlotte as well. Before she was going to belt Charlotte, Becky proving why she's the man, she just belted both of them and let them out. But what I didn't get, if this person's suspended, why did security just be like, come on in? She was going to cause havoc. She's the man. She's the bootleg Stone Cold Steve Austin. But I'm liking it. Hopefully we see more of it. But I feel sorry for her. And in the semi-main event, when it didn't need to be the semi-main event, was the no disqualification match between Braun Strowman, they're gonna get these hands, up against Constable Corbin, Baron Corbin, whatever he wants to name himself now. It was like a normal Raw match, but a bit more to it, with a lot more of a kendo stick. It was more spots about people scared about Braun. I get that he's big, but then you had to finish it with Bobby that came out of a grueling match still sweating as hell, Drew McIntyre off a chair, and you triple powerbombed him through 2 tables that were on top of him, top of each other. And they all did this. It was just like a Monday Night Raw ending, and for a semi-main event, come on. They should have been lower on the card, should have highlighted some more talents. Even if you wanted to highlight the Raw Women's a bit more, not even because that was a squash match, but then the Intercontinental, but Leah got pinned. Why not give it to the Cruiserweights? They always want to prove something, and they deserve it. No, this should have been in the pre-show, for goddammit. In the main event of WWE Presents Elimination Chamber 2019, we saw the Elimination Chamber for the WWE Championship, the new WWE Championship, that hemp-made title. The people in this match were none other than the challengers themselves: Kofi Kingston, Randy Orton, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Jeff Hardy, up against the current WWE Champion, the Planet's Champion, in the new Daniel Bryan. This match was fantastic. It was a good payoff to the pay-per-view. We saw a lot of highlights from Kofi. The chance for Kofi, my god, that's why I'm wearing this. Let's wiggle it. Let's get him champion, my friends. And not only that, what really irritated me about it, we didn't see much of Samoa Joe or Jeff Hardy. After he did the Swanton, that was done. And then with Samoa Joe, a couple can cleaner clutches, and then he'll see you later. Randy Orton actually losing to Kofi Kingston. I never thought I'd see that in my life. and the whole match was good. Honestly, thought someone was going to come and help Daniel Bryan at one point, but then I saw how they covered up all the steel grating so he couldn't move it. Now it's covered in mats. Great way to finish it. Kofi Kingston getting the chance on the way out. He deserves it. New Day deserves it. But it's interesting now to see who's going to go up against the WWE Champion, because he has no challenges. It's going to be interesting. So overall for WWE Presents Elimination Chamber 2019, yeah, it was good. It's a good way to be on the road to WrestleMania, and a good payoff with the final Elimination Chamber match. One thing that I didn't mention before, we saw Lacey Evans come out and then go back, and then it went back to commercial. It was commercial. Lacey Evans walks halfway in, walks out, see you later, commercial. I'm like, what? What did I just say? Anyway, what's going to come out of Elimination Chamber? Who is Daniel Bryan going to verse? Now, the Raw Tag Team situation, what's happening with that? Is Mojo going to stop looking in the mirror? There's a lot of questions we're going to find out. I love putting in this Dragon Ball Z type thing. And because until next time, like, share, and always remember to sub it, cousin.